guys, welcome to another episode of Matt's Finds, the Scrap Metal Art Edition. It is almost Halloween. Today is October 25th, so I see everybody posting on their social media how they're making jack-o'-lanterns and carving their pumpkins, so I decided to make one for myself. Before we get to cutting on this thing and drawing on it or doing anything with this tank, I'm going to make sure that all the pressure is relieved. Now, hooked on the gauge, it says it's empty. Sometimes gauges can be wrong. I always want to double check before I just cut into a pressurized tank. You see this little piece right here? That's a knockout. Take you a screwdriver and a hammer, knock that tab out, only if you're 100% sure that it's an empty tank. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and knock this pop out. You see right here I was talking about? Alright, so right here you can see the pop out is now pierced. And there's nothing coming out, so that tells me that it is indeed 100% empty. Now what I'm going to do to help with creating mustard gas is I'm going to fill this up with water. When you're ready to do your design, I recommend to use a pencil first. That way, if you don't like some things, you can always just smidge it out and redraw it until you like it the way you like it. Once you get it to where you fully approve, then go over it with a marker and trace it. Alright guys, so here's the design that I came up with for my jack-o'-lantern carving, and it doesn't matter what you do, you can do any design you want, any eyes, nose, mouth. I just drew this by hand real quick. I know it's not the best in the world, but it'll do for my project. Okay, so as you guys can see, I went ahead and drilled a few holes in the areas that's going to be cut out, and I'll put one here just to show you guys, but I'm using my impact with a step bit. This is called a step bit because it goes through metal in different steps. And now this is the best thing for going through metal. Don't use your wood drill bits and burn them up on this. Get you a step bit. Now we're going to carefully cut out the design. Alright guys, so now you can see we got our design cut out, got our eyes, our nose, and our mouth. So now what we're going to do is get all the little pieces that fell in out, and we're going to wash it out, and then we're going to get ready to paint this thing. Now that we've washed the inside out and got all the metal dust, shavings, and all the pieces that fell out cutting out the design, I want to take some white spray paint first, and we're going to paint the inside of the jack-o'-lantern. That way when you put a light in it, it'll glow brighter at nighttime. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm using some rust protector Krylon white. So let's go ahead and paint that now. And it's not got to be perfect, guys. You're just trying to get the main area that's going to be seen the most. And don't worry about if you don't cover it all or nothing. It's going to be alright, trust me. Okay, now that our white paint has dried on the inside, what I'm going to do is take some masking paper and I'm going to stick it inside. Just to keep the orange paint from ruining our white paint. Get that in slider there. Stuff it. Stretch it out. Once you got your white paint all covered with that, now I found this at the local Ace hardware store, this color, because it really does look kind of like pumpkin. I'm just going to start off giving it a quick little coat, that way the paint will have something to stick to. Alright, so now that we got our first coat on, we're just going to let that dry and we'll come back and throw another coat around it. Alright, so now that we've given it some time to dry, you can tell now that I've turned it over, that way I can finish painting the top half right here and get everything coated a second coat, and then we'll be ready to light it up. Alright guys, so here's a view of what it looks like in the daylight time, if you got candles inside burning like I do right here. And I'm going to turn the light off. And that's what you'll have whenever it's dark time. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today's scrap metal art. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video with your friends. And I want everybody to have a happy Halloween and happy carving.